Hello, my name is Hugh and welcome to my channel and my workshop. I did say at the end of last week that I was hoping to make a bowl this week. It won't be, it's going to be another segmented pen, so if you're waiting for a bowl, my apologies. A couple of reasons: we've had a huge heat wave here over the last few days. In fact, the UK has just hit its highest recorded temperature of 40.3 degrees. So it's been rather warm. Even though it's now a bit cooler and it's totally overcast today, it's still over 80 degrees in this workshop. So as you can see, I've got my segmenting sled set up. My stop block's already done. I've done a bit of measuring first and a bit of marking out. So if you can see that line and that line, that's the centre line. I'm not, as with when I do Celtic knots, go all the way through. I'm actually going to be stopping on those lines. I've still got it marked out as 1, 2, 3, 4 because that's the way I'll be cutting, and then I've got lines here and here where I'll be cutting again I'm going to transfer these lines all the way around, and then I'll be cutting down to those, but that way. So this is the design I've seen several times, but only ever done with a table saw. I've never seen it done with a bandsaw, so I don't know if it works or not. And as with most of my segmented pens, I don't practice first, you get to see it as I do it. So it'll be interesting to see if this works out. So let me get all the other transfer lines marked up on there. This is Sapele and that's Beech. So let me get all those lines transferred around and I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got them all marked up. So let's try the first cut. And that is literally as far as I cut. Okay, so as with the Celtic knots, measure the depth. And cut 2 of them. I'll show you the first one and then I'll speed the rest up because it's going to be exactly the same. But I am interested in seeing if this works. Making sure the veneers are pushed down right to the bottom, and then some Bonfix thin CA. And just leave that set up for a couple of minutes. Okay, so I've flipped it over to side 2. I'll put the segments in, side 3, segments, side 4, and between each time I take it to the bandsaw just to true it back up. So, let's go. Okay, I'm going to try something different. As you can see, I've got a segment up here, but there's a lot of pen blanks down here with nothing. So I'm just going to move this stop back. That there. And then off camera, I'm going to do exactly the same as I've done up there before I move this fence to do the final couple of cuts. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, so there's the blank so far with the extra cuts. Now I'm just going to cut along there and on the opposite side down to the line, and then 90 degrees to that, along there and along there. Okay, so that's all the cuts and all the veneers in. So the next time you'll see this, it'll be on the Mandrel, just to save a bit of time, because I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, and some of mine have been a bit epic lately. So I'll have drilled it, tubed it, barrel trimmed it, ready to turn. So I'll see you in a few minutes on the lathe. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my test mask and my face shield on. Now with the Epsilon pen, the nib end is slightly smaller than the clip end, but also these should curve this way, so that's the orientation I put them on. I'll be turning at 2,500 RPM. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, I don't dislike it. It's not what I had in mind. So, these are, by the way, brand new bushes. I treat bushes as a consumable because I make so many pens and I use Carbide. They do wear, and one of the most important things about a pen is that the transition from the blank to the kit must be seamless, because you're holding it in your hands all the time. So I've got a good finish on it, so it's not going to take much sanding, so I won't bore you with any of that. I'll bring you back when it's time to put a finish on it. But not what was expected, but yeah. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay, let's see what this is going to look like. This is methylated spirits or denatured alcohol, just to clean this thing. Okay, it's growing on me. Right, let that dry off, and then I'll put some sanding sealer on, let that dry, and then I'll use Yorkshire grit Woodturners paste and the Microfine, and then the Hampshire Sheen pen turners overcoat, the hard microcrystalline wax. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, let me get the kit on it. It's the Mirfield, you've guessed it, Epsilon, and I'll see you back in my chair once it's all put together. See you in a minute. Hello. Oh, here it is. Sapele and Beech on a gold Epsilon. Was it what I was expecting? Absolutely not. I'm going to have to do some more research. Perhaps it doesn't work on a bandsaw, which is why I've only ever seen it done on a table saw. Do I like it? Yeah, it's cute. I think with different colour combinations, that could be quite a nice pen, or a very nice pen. I'm really glad I put the second row down here, because I think it would have looked just a bit silly with just the top row. But there we go. Another first for me, and for you watching. As I said earlier, I don't try these things out. You come along for the ride while I try things out. But yeah, not dissatisfied. So, if you've liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, please leave a comment. I read them all, and I do reply to all of them as well. If this is your first time here and you've liked what you've seen, then you can click on my icon at the bottom, click all on the notification bell. YouTube lets you know when I upload my next video, which is normally a Thursday morning. And on that point, I'm taking a break for just a couple of weeks. There's nothing wrong, my back's okay, but there are quite a few things that need doing in the garden and around the house, and also I need to give my workshop a very thorough clean and tidy up, because it's a mess. So yeah, there won't be a video next week or the week after, so I'll see you in 3 weeks. So all you diehards, oldies, originals, old timers, that's the new one. As ever, Jock and Marianne, thank you very much. I'll see you in a few weeks' time. I'll put some stills up at the end of this, and all that's left for me to say is please take care, please stay safe. I'll see you in 3 weeks, and whale!